Alright friends, welcome back to Mining Positivity with PJ, and I'm hoping today's episode is going to be very short. We just want to upgrade our spawner farm that we have here, and I've got an idea for a couple different things and a couple different ways we can do that. So first of all, let's talk about the spawner farm. So one thing I missed was we needed a slab here because the babies would drop and they'll come right out and they'll just kill you. So if you're just standing here and you're AFKing and letting the zombies build up, then you're gonna die. So yeah, you definitely need that. Wow, those guys are really loud. But yeah, this thing's working great. I mean, I actually switched to an iron sword just because I was getting too much loot dropping and it was insane. But yeah, this thing is fantastic. It's working really well. I'm getting tons and tons of XP from it. Just make stone swords and just drop them. Like, now we could do a couple different things. We could actually bubble tunnel the zombies up a little higher, drop them down, have them take more damage. I won't have to hit them as much before they die. But for a player like me, this is fine. I'm not looking for anything that has to be like, oh, I one-tap them and they drop right away. It's totally fine like this. And we're not getting a ton of experience. We are. It's just we're level 46 already, so. But yeah, and then these things drop and you just come over here and you get even more experience by stripping them out. And this thing is on fire, man. Like, it is literally on fire. Okay, so I've done a few things here. I've gone ahead and dug out these little gaps inside of here. And what I'm thinking is, why not take the dripstone that we just recently got, get some cauldrons, and make an infinite lava source right through here so that we can have this as our mining smelting station as well. So I think we're definitely going to do that. I also went ahead and started transforming the cave a little bit and putting up some of these glow berries and stuff like that. And again, these guys just spawn down here like nuts. So, and other things spawn and then drop to their death. Like you just saw that spider web, and there's a spider right up there ready to also fall at some point and drop to his death. So this is great. This whole area is fantastic. We're just going to wind up getting a bunch of things all the time. But let's get started. I think the first thing I want to do is have a way to turn off the spawner. So in preparation of this area, while I was digging a little trench up here where we could put the lava, I discovered that we were right next to the actual spawner itself. So it's right here. So now what I want to do first is get this thing turned off. And to do that, I want to go ahead and make some glow lanterns. So we'll take our glowstone and redstone that we got from the nether. And we'll make, yeah, 5's fine. We can make 5 for now. And then we're going to need some of that. And we're also going to need a lever. And we'll probably need some repeaters to keep our redstone signal going, and I don't remember exactly what I need to make a repeater. Let's see here. There it is. Okay, so we need 2 redstone torches and some stone. I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of stone. We do. And redstone torches we can easily just make. We'll make a couple of those. And 3 repeaters should be just fine. Alright, so here's my idea. We go up here. We get ourselves on top of that spawner. We put the lever down. So where actually is this thing? I think it's here somewhere. Yeah, okay, it's right here. There they are. Look at them. They're adorable. Okay, actually, now that I'm thinking about this, why don't we go ahead and make the glass viewing area, which might be helpful because it'll give us a good idea where things are. So I got all the materials I thought I would need for this episode. And we'll go ahead and just put these in here, and we'll make that new glass type, which I believe is called stained glass? Tinted glass. There we go. So we've got this tinted glass. We'll go ahead and put that there. Guys, you know about me and inventory issues. It's just rampant all the time. But it's fine. It's fine. So we'll take this. I think this will be cool. Just like a nice look. So that was one of the things we definitely wanted to do. So, we know this is a part of it. We only got 23, but 23 is a lot, actually. I think 23 is going to be even more than what we need. And so even though we can see through, it remains pitch black in there. Yeah, it looks good. I like it. So now we can look in here. You know what? Might as well do this bottom row. We've got enough to do it, so... And I just want it like a nice little viewing area, so... This totally works out. Awesome. Alright, so now, we need to get on top of this thing. So let's come up here. Nope. We're gonna back up one so that we can get on top of it. So we want to actually go here. I think... Is this on top of it? Nope. We need to go a little higher. We want to light this up. We definitely don't want any spawns happening here or anything like that. That would be catastrophic. Now, is this above it? Yes. We are above it now. Okay. I'm gonna just guess that maybe this is... Okay, that's actually really, really good for what I was hoping for. So we'll go ahead. We'll throw in our... 5. If we go over... So here's what I'm thinking. I want to light up the entire area right around the spawner itself. So we'll go ahead and put this here. Put this here. Got... That's right above it, right above it, right above it. And then maybe we go like here and here. We do something like that. Okay, and now we'll need our redstone. And if we just have this come out, we won't know where we need our repeaters just yet until we get to the point where we're not getting power from the lever. That actually might be fine. We'll have to see right now. So did that light up? It did light up. It's not actually above the spawner. How did that happen? It looked like we were above the spawner. Okay, let's fix that. That's gonna drive me crazy. But you get the idea. We turn that on, spawner disengages. We turn it off. Hopefully it's enough light. So I wound up making the ceiling. It's not necessary to go 4 above on the ceiling. That was just kind of a mistake of mine. So you don't have to do that when you're making your spawner. So just keep that in mind there. But let me just move this into place. And hopefully I don't lose any of these. That's the thing. Now I have to mine this and not have that happen. Aww. Yeah. We don't have like a ton of glowstone, so... I mean, they're gonna come back, right? They're just gonna go down the thing and go into the chests, so... I guess it's fine. I got one. So that was kind of good. Okay, so that one is actually above the spawner. Okay. So, let's go get the rest of our glowstone back. There's probably like a ton of zombies here now. And they're probably also blocking the way to the glowstone falling into the chest. But let me drop these guys real quick. Okay. Whew. That was crazy. That was really crazy, actually. Alright, we got our glowstone back. This thing is working, like, uber well. Like, just too well, actually. It's just going nuts on us. So we want to be able to get up here, put this in, and disable this thing, because that's part of the thing is I need to be able to turn it on and off from time to time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that looks like it actually is right below it now. Okay. And if we put our redstone over here, will it reach now? Because we did extend it a little bit. So let's see. Let's turn it on. Let's just make sure we're good. They're all lit up, so that's good. Okay. So now, does that produce enough light to disable this thing? Let's see. We'll just wait here for a minute and see if any zombies come out. I think we're good. Okay. So let's go clear out the other zombies we have downstairs. And we'll move on to our next level of improvement. So, step 1, complete. Alright, no more zombies. No more zombies spawning. Now, the next thing we want to do is actually get some ice, which I wound up going to that snowy area we had found before, and getting some ice until I could combine the ice and make some packed ice. And so this is totally unnecessary because, as you can see, this farm is working just fine without any of this ice. But sometimes the zombies do get stuck right over here. So if I take this out, they can kind of get stuck in this area. And so if we just replace these little parts with packed ice, then they'll slide. Instead of like hanging there, they won't be able to help it. They'll come here and they'll move a lot quicker. At least that's my understanding. I can't totally say that's true, but from my understanding, that's how it works. Okay. And then we got that there now. That did not stop the water. Okay. Now we need to remove these 2 blocks. And make sure that we put our slab back, because like I said, those baby zombies did pop out on me. And they were going berserk. Like, I had like 6 of them come out all at once too. Like, they didn't come out one at a time. There was like 6 in there, and then all of a sudden all of them popped out and just started like attacking. It was quite hilarious. I wish I had caught it on camera, to be honest, because it was pretty funny. So, alright, we got that. And then we can go ahead and just replace this entire section here. So I'll go ahead and just do that real fast. Okay, since I have so much ice, I think I'm just going to try to replace as much of this little area as I can, which I should be able to do the whole thing here. This will just speed up the whole process of them moving along. You could even see it as soon as I put those down, those things were really chucking along there. And yeah, 3 pieces of ice left. That's fine. I don't really need to do anything else. So we'll leave it there. We'll come back over here. We'll try to figure out how to get out of here. Just take this out, I guess. And yeah, all right, next upgrade completed. The other thing I will tell you too is if you have a farm like this and it's not working for you, log out of your game and log back in, and then you will notice that the rates that they spawn just like massively increase. So, but yeah, I really like this. I like this room a lot. And now we can come out, walk up here, and walk right over and view our little spawning area. And it just looks really cool. I like it. So, awesome. All right, let's move on to our next upgrade. Okay, so our next upgrade is actually going to make our infinite lava sources. So we'll go ahead and pop these in, these dripstone blocks, because we're going to put our dripstone on top of that. So we'll just do that on all the places, and hopefully we have enough dripstone to be able to do this whole thing. I don't really know. We've got a decent amount, so maybe. So the idea is we're going to put it there, and you can see water's starting to drip out of there. There really, from my understanding, there shouldn't be anything dripping out of there right now, but maybe just because there's water in the general area that's starting to drip. But once we put a lava source above that, it will start dripping lava for us. So I'll be right back. I'm going to do all of these really fast. Okay, we were short just a couple pieces of dripstone, just a little bit, but that's fine. That's plenty to get us going. So now the next step is to just make a ton of, now this is going to cost us some iron for sure, but we're going to make a bunch of these cauldrons. Yeah, that was a lot. It was a lot more than I thought it was going to be, actually. So we may not go full functional right now because we'll need time to kind of get these up and running and stuff. But I think that's a good start, for sure. That's a good start. So, all right, we got our cauldrons there. We've got our dripstone. It's going to start dripping and filling these things up. So if we wanted water, we could do water. But we don't want water. We want lava. So let's go ahead and take out all of our buckets that we have inside of our furnace here. And go and fill these guys up with the lava that's out here. And then once we put the source above it, it will make an infinite lava source for us. It does take time, but if you're going to be AFKing anyways, then that's totally fine. All right. So now that we have our lava sources, what we're going to do next, this part is dangerous. For sure it is dangerous. Be careful. Use with caution. I preemptively dug out that top area, and I put in the dripstone block because I needed to be able to see where that was going to be. Now this one, see, this one's like extra dangerous actually. So what we need to do here is put a block. So we're going to have to change the way we walk up here a bit. We'll keep that one there. We'll put this there. We'll remove that and that. We'll open this up. Okay. We'll put that there. And now, I would say the best bet we have is to remove this back area. And all this gravel, of course, is going to come falling down on us. Thankfully, it's not too much. And we can still walk up our stairs, so that's good. We'll go ahead and fill this in. But when we get to the point where we need to add more over here, what we will simply do is just build above this. We'll put some trapdoors down on top of that, and then that will be fine. So we'll put our first lava source there. We'll put our next lava source right next to it. 3. And it has to be a lava source. It can't be, you know, just the lava trailing down. So there we go. We've got 4 lava sources. So now if we come down here, we should see that our dripstone is indeed now dripping lava. And over time, these cauldrons will actually fill up with that lava. So there we go. Now we can go ahead and do the same on this side. And we only need 3 more, so let's go grab 3 more things of lava and do the same thing. So since I don't have that stairwell over on this side, what I can do here is just move this back one, and then I can have a back tunnel back here to actually add my lava in nice and easily. Got 1. And there we go. We effectively made ourselves 8 sources of infinite lava, and look how fast that filled up. I actually didn't think it filled up that fast, but apparently it does. So then we come over here, we've got this, and we can just chuck this in here, and guess what? We get to smelt for free now for the rest of the game. So we have XP on demand, we've got lava and smelting resources on demand, and yeah, that's fantastic. That's what we wanted. All right, next upgrade piece. Okay, so our next piece is we're going to have all this XP and everything, so why would we not have ourselves an enchanting area, right? So we'll go ahead and put our enchanting table right there. And we will build what we need to be able to get max enchantments. So let me set that up really, really quickly here. All right, here we go. We've got our enchanting room set up quick and easy. And we're going to go ahead and just enchant some diamond armor I created with all these crazy diamonds that we had from the last episode. So we've got protection 3 on this helmet. Protection is what we always want. So we'll see if that gave us anything else. Thorns, unfortunately, we will have to strip that down. So that's not great, because I do not play with thorns. Nope, we will not be doing anything with thorns. Oh, feather falling 2. I feel like we can do better. So protection 3, give us unbreaking. No, it did not. That would have been great. Protection 4, unbreaking 3. So those are actually fantastic. And now this will have rolled projectile protection. We do not want that. So what we can do is go ahead and strip the helmet real quick, get a little bit of our XP back. And we'll go ahead and re-enchant this. Oh, we got projectile. Okay. So I think what we'll do, we'll do feather falling 1. And it didn't give us anything else, but we're still at level 38, so that's fine. And we have the ability to get unlimited levels now, so just by rolling the enchantment, we can get new things. So projectile again, we don't want that. Fire protection, we don't want that. Feather falling 2 is not terrible. Let's see what that changed this into. Unbreaking 3. Okay, just unbreaking 3 is fine. Okay, so we've got some decent armors. So now we need to repair our stuff. So we can combine these. This is going to use some levels for sure. We got 7 that way. We've got 6 that way. We'll go 6. Got 7 that way. We've got 29 that way. So we definitely don't want that. Put our boots in here. We got 11. Not even an option for some reason. And then 5 is probably going to be the cheapest way, right? Oh no, that's 2. Okay, always check. Always check. Always check. Okay. So now we've got some upgrades happening here. We've got Soul Speed 3, Feather Falling 2, Unbreaking 2, Protection 4. We don't have any protection in our boots. Unbreaking 3, Unbreaking 1, Protection 3, Unbreaking 3 on our helmets. So, I'm sad that we did not get any breathing, no Aqua Infinity, no breathing, nothing like that. So I've really been wanting that, but that's fine. So, like I said, we have unlimited XP now, so we can stay down here and do this all day long. So, upgrade 3, complete. Guys, look at this. Our lava farm is already just going literally berserk for us. So this is so good. I've already got things smelting in here. We've got an extra bucket. We can make some blast furnaces so things will actually smelt faster. But yeah, this is just a great thing to have. And the fact that we're going to have so many here, we'll just have like lava for days and days and days. Lava will never be a problem. And that is important because I don't want this outside area to be lava anymore. So we had a wandering trader show up down here. If you notice, I'm kind of much lower than I was on the emeralds. And he sold me jungle saplings, which I thought was great because I was like, this is cool. We can actually turn this ravine into something really cool here. So I brought over my bone meal that I got, and we're going to do that. So we've got our dirt here. So let's go ahead and get a jungle sapling to grow down here. And we'll wind up cutting that down, but we can use some of this jungle wood, and we can actually have like trees down here and have like large roots growing. I think it'll be really cool. But one of the things I want to do right now is just kind of take out some of this lava that's around here because we don't need it anymore. We literally don't need it at all anymore, so we can just get rid of it and have the floor be protected. You don't have to worry about falling in the lava or anything like that anymore. And I have not been on this side of the ravine, so I don't know what's over here. So I kind of knew that was going to happen, because we're going to have some dark spots, so we'll have to light things up as we go. And I definitely will not be removing the lava streams. They're a great source of light, and it's a cool decoration. Okay, so the next step is to get rid of some of this water. I'm not loving this water just being like all over the place like this. So we can wind up cutting back on some of that by just giving the water a place to go. All right, now we're able to walk around and move around freely, which is going to cause a lot more spawns of these kind of guys and stuff, but that's okay too. Totally fine with that. So let me clear out the rest of this water. Okay, so this piece of water we want to keep because this is our way down here in a pinch. So we've got all this set up now. We've got this area opened out, and now we can start transforming this. This also gives us basically unlimited obsidian. There's so much obsidian here, and there's lava sources underneath these lava sources. So this is like obsidian for days and days and days and days. I am going to run around real quick and just light up any truly dark areas, just so we don't have to worry too much about spawns. Yeah, I mean, this looks cool already, and now we can continue moving our glowberries down here, and we're going to have so much glowberry now. It'll be insane. We'll have, like, unlimited glowberry, which we can then turn into bone meal, because we'll just have tons and tons and tons of it that we won't need. So let's go ahead and plant our first tree right here. We have this nice open area, so I think this would be a cool place for the tree. And like I said, there's a lot of lava down there, so we're never going to run out of lava. We have our infinite lava sources now, but we also have tons and tons of potential obsidian down here. But we can make obsidian now. That's the other thing, is we can actually make it ourselves. So there we go. We're going to plant that down. We're going to pop this guy right here. And then we are going to bone meal this thing. And hopefully... Oh! That's not what I wanted to do. No! Okay, whew, that was almost really, really bad. We almost lost all our saplings. Okay. Now, we're going to bone meal this. And, oh, that barely took anything, but that looks cool. And we have a jungle tree now, which means we're going to start getting the cocoa beans, and we'll be able to use those cocoa beans to... Here's somebody popping around over here. Unfortunately, these guys are not affected by light, so they'll spawn no matter what. So that's not great, but it is what it is. But yeah, we have this here, and I'm going to shred this down. What we need right now is we need a hoe with fortune on it, so we can guarantee we're going to get all the saplings we need. But this is going to give us vines. We can start putting vines on here, and this whole area is just going to look fantastic. So just with a couple vines, let's just take a look here. We could just start vining this up, and that's just going to add another layer in between these glowberries that is just going to look really, really cool. This whole area is going to look fantastic. I'm so happy we found this area. I'm so happy we found that spawner. The seed is in the description. Like, if you ever want to just build in this world and just follow along, you'll know where everything is. So, yeah, that looks great. And that's going to bring us to our final piece of this upgrading process. We've got our little workstation here and everything like that. But the final piece is to decorate. So I've got a bunch of spruce and everything like that. So I'm going to do some decorating and then just show you at the end, and we'll call it there. So guys, while I start decorating, I was thinking, well, why don't I just go ahead and turn on the XP machine here? And let's see that things are still working properly and see if we see them slide down without any hesitation now. Boop. Yep. They're no longer hanging. They're going to very quickly go down there. So, yeah, it looks good. And even though it doesn't look super dark, it is super dark in there. There's no light penetrating. Let me just verify that, actually, because it does look very... No, it looks really lit in here for some reason. Why is it so bright? I don't know why it's so bright. I wonder if the lava is producing light in here. No, there has to be a light level of 0 or he wouldn't spawn. So I guess it's just looking pretty bright in there. But it's not. Because they would not spawn if it was bright. But I'll let it run while I'm decorating and we'll take a look at where things are. Alright guys, welcome back. I took a long time, but I think this came out really nicely, actually. I'm very happy with it. We didn't really do too much here, but there's lots of crazy things happening out there. The XP zombie spawner thing is going absolutely berserk. You can see I'm at level 24, and I had it off most of the time that I was doing this. But we've got our little infinite lava source areas here. I put some stones in there so it kind of looked like something. I put a couple of those around, and we'll add more as we get other ones. But yeah, this is the room. It's kind of got a bunker feel to me. I feel like it's kind of like a bunker area. I went ahead and put some steps in here so we can just get up here and fill in our lava sources as we go. And then on the other side, I did exactly the same thing, and I put some trap doors over this one so that we could, you know, be safe coming through there, but then come over here and start digging down, adding our lava sources. So yeah, all in all, this is massively upgraded from what it was. I still think at some point I might have these zombies pop up and then drop down a little further so they take some more damage. But that's not something I need to do right now. But guys, thank you for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. And I can't wait to see you on the next episode of Mining Positivity, where we will be creating a villager trading hall. So see you then. Bye, friends.